Hey, and welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm speaking English for the first time on my channel. Why? Well, because I can. Now, this is a pilot episode where I speak English for the first time and just trying to see how it's received with my viewers, especially my Norwegian viewers. So I'm doing this mainly because post-editing my videos is a pain, because I have to add subtitles to my videos. I have English or foreign language speaking viewers which doesn't understand Norwegian. So I feel I owe it to them to do it. So a while ago I made a poll on my community page on YouTube asking if I should start speaking English or if I just should continue to speak Norwegian. And people mainly said that, well, it's your channel, you do as you like. So I figured I'd try to do it in English this time. That's the main reason, the subtitles. It takes a long time to translate everything, especially long videos. I like to talk, and I always say to myself before starting a video, shut up, don't say so much, don't speak so much. But every video I'm just like and I cannot help it. But it is what it is. Translating videos, I'm doing it by hand. I'm using Google Translate and other things I have in my possession, but it takes time. So I tried AI. And since me speaking dialect, I'm from the northern part of Norway, and we have a special dialect that AI doesn't understand. So the translation was from speak to text, and the text was just gibberish. So I couldn't use it. I have tried software to translate, but if you have a video that is, let's say, half an hour long, it costs that much to translate. And I tried it one time and it was just gibberish. So I couldn't use that. Then I was thinking about hiring a company to manually translate my videos, but it's not cost effective. It costs, I think it was 1 kroner each word, and me talking so much that I'm doing, I would be ruined. So it's not feasible. It's not economical good. So the channel, 802 viewers at the moment. I was hoping that I would reach 1,000 until the end of this year, but I don't see it happening. And that's okay. I didn't see it happening that I got so much subscribers at all when I started this channel. I mainly started this channel because I was bored. We were laid off from work because of the bug, you know, the one we got from a certain Asian country some years ago, and I needed something to do. So I started making videos of me doing things I haven't done before. And that's the main thing in this channel. It's filming me doing things I haven't done before. It's to show that even if you haven't done a certain thing, it looks frightening to do it. You will make it. I guarantee it. If I can do it, you can do it. And so I started the channel, and it's slowly grew. People was watching my videos, but then I came out with the first video of the tractor cabin, restoring of the tractor cabin, and it just shot through the roof, which was very nice. I really enjoyed that. But then when things goes through the roof because one certain video and one series, you have to continue it. And last fall in 2022, I got tired of the tractor cabin. So it sat for 1 year. I started to do the primer job on it, as you could see in the last restoring video of the tractor cabin, and it stopped there. I ran into some problems, and after running into those problems, I had to go to a rehabilitation center, a 2-week stay for people with disabilities. I have a condition called fibromyalgia, which gives me a lot of pain in my small and big joints. All my muscles aches. I'm suffering from severe fatigue, and my body cannot adjust to heat. So when it's very warm outside, my body won't regulate the heat. So I'm overheating all the time. It's like a radiator that overheats. And it's very difficult to do any work at summertime outside when it's very hot. This summer it has been extremely dry, extremely hot for this part of Norway. So I was on the struggle bus for a long time. The video where I did the paint booth, I spent 2 weeks building it because of the heat. I did like 10 minutes of filming, had to go into the garage for 1 or 2 hours just to cool down in the AC environment, which was really nice. At the time, the temperature was constantly at from 25 to 30 Celsius degrees, and it was really hot. It was a pain to work outside. And with the heat, when it's getting too hot, fatigue is occurring. And also when I'm doing work here in the garage, let's say I'm doing a small project, I'm filming for 1 hour, I have 1 day where I don't do anything. I need to rest because of the fatigue. The pain in my joints and in my muscle doesn't bother me that much anymore because I have had this condition for 20 years now. First time it occurred in my body was in 2003, Christmas Eve. So I've had it since then. And last year in December 2022, the doctor finally diagnosed me and gave me the diagnosis of fibromyalgia. The last 2 or 3 years I've been struggling with fatigue, and from then on I've learned to take it more easy on myself. I've always been a yes person. Can you help me? Yes, of course. Now I'm more or less like, no, I'm sorry. I have a condition that makes me tired and I need rest. So, and that's unfortunate because I like helping people. But I have to think about myself. I have to take care of myself now. So that's how it is, I guess. So the tractor cabin, back to it. It's not finished. It's still in primer. As I said, I ran into some problems. The tractor cabin sat for 2 weeks while I was in rehabilitation. So when getting back, I took it into the garage, and it's still sitting here. When I got back from the rehabilitation, I also started on my monthly week of working. I have a main job. I'm doing 1 week a month, and during that week I got the bug. So, and it's the C word, yeah. Having fibromyalgia with getting tired of everything and anything, and you also get the bug, which also makes you tired. Well, nothing much was done. The film where I was testing the battery tester, it was done during me having the bug. I spent 2 weeks on that video, filming it and editing and post-editing. So it took a long time to finish. So, yeah. So I haven't done anything to the tractor cabin. I know I promised in the last tractor cabin video that during this winter I would be assembling things to the cabin, but maybe in March I will start doing it, because now it's too cold. Outside it's minus 15 Celsius degrees. My mini split pump is not able to keep up. There's something wrong with it. I think there's not enough freon or gas on it, so it's not able to heat it up here. So minus 15 degrees outside, 4 degrees Celsius inside. So it makes it cold to do any work outside here. But I have some projects that is coming up. One of them I started filming in June this year, and I will finish it in December. The main reason for it being that parts delivery was very late, and when the parts finally arrived, I had to go to the rehabilitation thing and everything like that, so it's been on the back burner. Also, another project or a film is about a 30-year-old paint remover. It will be very interesting to see how that's turning out, so stay tuned for that. Well, yeah, the compressor. People has been asking about the compressor, the Ingersoll Rand 242. It's painted, everything is painted, but it's not assembled yet. The main reason for that is that he who wanted it doesn't want it anymore. So, yeah, hopefully I will get to assemble it. I won't be able to test it because I don't have 3-phase power, but I might be taking the motor from my compressor and putting it on the new restored one, just to see that the pump and everything is working, that everything is sealed up, and yeah. So I think I owe it to you viewers to finish it. So we'll see how it turns out. I cannot promise anything. When coming up to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a Q&A video. I will post in the community page on my YouTube page, where you can leave a comment and ask a question to me. But don't ask me anything about politics and stuff like that. I don't talk about politics at all on this channel. So but anything else than that is okay. I really enjoy having you as subscribers. I hope to get more subscribers. I think it's very nice that people enjoy my videos, and if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell, leave a comment. What more can you do? Yeah, share the videos. Yeah, just watch them. And with that, I wish to thank you all. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one.